Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? I have finally watched The Deliverance. Okay, everybody's been telling me to watch it. I have not had the time to watch it, so I finally watched it, and oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know why I thought Monique was gonna be playing some ratchet role or whatever. Monique was playing the most, you know what I'm saying, put together character, in my opinion, ever. Okay, it was a lot going on. And what did I learn? I learned that Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry are very similar or one of the same. Okay, first and foremost, I'm like, goodness gracious. They're like, oh, how Lee Daniels and when it comes down to Tyler Perry and him, they tell black stories, and I don't know what's going on, but it was given the ratchet. I promise you. Okay, first of all, I want to talk about the entire movie first off, right before I get into the supernatural of it all. So first of all, the movie itself was a good movie in my opinion. I think that at first it was hard for me to take it serious, and I just felt like it was doing the scary movie playbook, if we being honest. Like, even when they were like, oh yeah, back in the day, there was a family that lived here, and the son got taken by the demon, and his body was completely taken over, and all of that. What's his name? Oh, it happened to be the same boy who was talking to the little boy, because the little boy kept on talking to somebody. It was given the playbook for a film or a horror flick. It's giving the playbook. Okay, even everything, I think it was very much so. I could like almost guess what was gonna come next. Oh, this is gonna come next. Oh, that's gonna come next. I just knew it. Especially if there was an awkward lady lingering on, just staring. It gave, okay, she has all the answers. Everybody knows, if you guys have seen horror films or any type of that type of scary movie, you always see the person that's like a weird person that we don't know who it is, but they just on a corner just staring, and they normally have all the answers. Okay, so that's just playbook. It gave the playbook. Okay, what I did not necessarily, I would say, like, was how unnecessarily hood it was. It was very hood, child. That girl was so mad at her mom. I felt like the only thing this like show was missing was Medea. Medea should have came out and started talking to the main character, who was mad at her Caucasian mom, because her mom had a drinking problem and somebody touched her. I was waiting for Medea to come and tell us what happened. Medea should have hopped on screen and said, hey, listen, you know what's going on. We all know what's going on. Okay, you mad at your mama because she let some man come up and touch you. I was waiting for Medea to come out and say that, because she had just, oh my God, just saw this. Like, she loved her mom, but she had this level of dislike for her mom, and you could tell she was hurting, that something was missing. She was a drinker, alcoholic child. She was just drinking consistently. You knew that there was untapped into pain between her and her mom. Child, why did Omar Epps pop up out of nowhere? I'm like, goodness gracious, this man ain't been getting nothing. Like, he been popping up everywhere. Okay, getting no breaks is what I mean. Ever since the 90s. Okay, this man still out here getting it. He just be popping out. He was over here in a relationship, or liking on, I wouldn't even say it was a full-blown relationship. They had a situation, smash ship, with Glenn Close character. Oh my God. Okay, and speaking of Glenn Close, she played the hell out of that role. Okay, is that the Dalmatians lady? Okay. I'm telling you guys, she did her big one. She was doing good, playing a white girl that like black dudes, that be sleeping with or messing around. Everybody know that white girl in the hood that be messing, love her some black peen, that came to the barbecue, that grew up in the neighborhood. She was playing that. She was playing bad baby character when she get grown. Okay. It was given that. I'm like, girl, okay. When she said that nappy coochie part, I laughed. I was like, oh my God, they petty for this. Oh my God. It was funny to me. But I feel like he and, need to go ahead and, partner up with Tyler Perry, and they do a good little situation, a good network. Child, we gonna watch Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry? Yes. I will watch, because it's given they are speaking of their reality or the hood that they grew up in or what's ever going on in their lives. They bringing it to film, okay? And it's interesting to see. I want to know if he had writers or he did this all himself, because goodness gracious, it was definitely over predictable. It was very predictable. Like, you could just predict what's gonna happen next and next. And yeah, I mean, altogether, I liked it. And I remember when the deliverance part happened, when they was trying to cast the demon out. I promise y'all, I done seen this happen in black churches, African churches, people of color, our churches. I've seen, I don't know if that they calling it a deliverance. My pastor done got the baby oil, put a child up in the middle and started singing and talking to them and speaking in tongues, and you just feel the person just shaking and, doing the shakes and falling on the ground. Child, they was getting delivered, all type of stuff. Now, I ain't never seen nobody transition into nobody, but child, I seen some mess. There was one time I seen in an African church, I promise y'all, they was praying over this woman or whatever, and I promise y'all, we in church, it was like one of those revivals, man. The door didn't open, window opened up. We seen a bird fly out. I was like, oh my God, that stuff traumatized me as a kid. I promise y'all, I was so traumatized as a kid. So the deliverance is giving all that. Well, every time they was over here, they was doing that demonic mess with trying to beat the little boy. The little boy was doing a demonic mess on screen. I was just kept on saying to myself, the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus, Father God. I just kept on, you know what I'm saying? I'm a scream the Lord up in this dang screen, because y'all not about to play with me. That's how demonic spirits and acting get transferred, and before you know it, you can't go to sleep, or you wake up in the middle of the night and they got that little demon staring at you. I don't know what it is, okay? That's why a lot of people at Liberians, we don't watch African movies at night, because there's always some weird stuff happening in the village where they got, you know what I'm saying? That stuff be real stuff. It's a real thing. That I believe in all that. Like, I believe that stuff really be happening. They have a demonic world and everything. I believe in curses, and, I believe in all of that. Like, I believe people do voodoo, and I believe in all of that. I'm sorry. I do. Y'all want to sit up in here and say that y'all have conspiracy theorists, these type of people, but y'all don't believe in, demonic spirits and people, being consuming people body and people needing to be delivered and all of that. I'm telling you, the deliverance was a whole nother thing, okay? Come to find out, it's a whole real story. There's a haunted house out here that ain't nobody lived in, and there's a lot of things going on. They need to go. Black people, I'm telling y'all, African people, y'all get some holy oil. Let's go down there and cleanse that whole house. I'm telling you, get you a good Christian choir. I'm telling you, save the world. It will save the world, I promise y'all. But the deliverance was good to me. And I'm happy to see Monique on screen. I'm glad she wasn't playing no ghetto role. No, you know what I'm saying? She's a wonderful actor. I'm thirsty to see her in more acting roles. She did her big one on this. I love Monique acting. The reason I came to watch this Quiet as It's Kept is because Monique was in it. And child, her and Lee Daniels was reconciling. So I was ready to watch, and I watched it, child. I'm probably some of the reason why, and I'm late to watch it, but I still watched it. Why this show was number one, child. It's still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still watching it. It's popping. I liked it, okay? I liked it. I just felt like, man, did y'all see the clip in the movie where her son was coming from school and the little boy must have threw something at his head, and I guess it made him bleed, and his mama came and found the little boy? Yeah, found the little boy house and kicked him in the little, his private parts, and said, get your mama out here. I'm like, child, not you going finding the little boy that was throwing a rock at your son and kicking him in a woo-ha and defending your son, child. I'm telling you, it was unnecessarily hood, but I liked it. I liked it a whole bunch. Every bit of it, child. I loved it. I loved it. I'm here for the deliverance too, child. And he really did shine the light on them sisters, or Caucasian women that love them some black men and have these biracial kids, child. It was speaking to people, because she was kept on saying, oh, you ain't black, and it's crazy, because it made me really think. I was up in here thinking, like, I wonder if that's what biracial, kids go through, where especially if you're more darker tone, you go to the hospital with your mama, you stressed out or whatever, and the people be looking at, discounting your pain and looking at your mama for the answers because she the white woman. I don't know if it's giving that, child. I'm telling you guys, it was definitely shining a light on that, because I was sitting over here like, look at her, because you talking about her kids, but the mama was there and saying, calm down, but the mama was white, and the other white woman was looking at that white woman, and she was just treat her with respect, and how she was handling things, child. It was giving some microaggressions and a whole lot of, and then everybody thought she kept on beating the kids, because the kids kept on coming up, with different marks on them, not to find out the little dude or the demonic spirit, child. was beating them up at night when they be sleep, child. And then when Monique came, Monique was acting her about all these marks. She don't know where the marks coming from. Child, it was a mess. I think for me, the crazy part was when the kids was out here acting up. That little boy squat down and pooped and threw poop at people, and I heard he was eating poop, and because Monique said, no, it wasn't Monique. It was his mama said he was eating poop today. I'm like, not the demonic spirit like that. And child, not her having to go back to church. She had to go back to church and, address all the things that she was hiding, that she hadn't went to the Lord about. So she had to get close to Jesus Christ and crying and all of that, get her faith to be strong, child, only for the lady from the church to be killed, trying to deliver the demons. And then her having to, I thought she was dead in one clip. And then they turned and they was, trying to play a trick on us, only to find out she had not died, but she got strong faith all of a sudden. This is the woman that was out here drinking alcohol, just completely taken into the world. Y'all, this is for my Christian folks, because my Christian folks, y'all need to tune in, okay? Because this right here, the Lord saved her. Okay, the Jesus came down personally, calling it from heaven for that one, because he definitely came and saved her, gave her the strength for her to challenge that demonic spirit and address it, Jesus, and speak it and then curse it out her baby. And that's what she did. That's exactly what she did. I was over here like, listen, they need to be playing this at churches, because they say faith without work is dead. Child, you got to turn it into something. And I feel like this was motivating, because she was everything that you would never even think that. She was over here drinking, over here, and then just out here acting up, just losing her mind, only for her to, turn over her life to Christ. I remember she was in a car with the dang baby, and the baby then turned into the demon. Why that woman stopped the car, left them, said F them kids, left the kids, and just left off running into the bar to try to get some help. And people thought she was losing her mind. Because when came back, they saw the kids up in a car, like, what's going on? What's wrong? All of that. But child, when I tell you it was demonic spirit. And I'm over here, not the demonic spirit over here acting up to these Caucasian people, all out here acting up and walking on walls and all of this mess. I'm like, oh no. Because in movies, I don't know if the, demon let everybody know, the white people know, the people that's in, well, not even just the white people. Hell, Monique was there too. I don't know if the demons let the public, the people that are there to help the nurses know. The demons just be haunting the mama. It just be on some low key stuff. They said that they was over here, the demon was messing with the doctors. The doctors ain't even want to go up in there. Nurses said, no, you can't, don't, get somebody else to do it. We not going up in there to confront them demons. This demon was bold. This demon was trying to, be in everybody's face and stuff, and trying to link with everybody, let them know, yeah, I'm a demon for real. For real, for real. Don't play with them. I'm a demon. So that's what that demon was trying to do. I was sitting over here like, whoa, this demon is bold, and a baby and everything. And then you over here trying to challenge these white social workers and caseworkers and all of that. Child, I guess Monique had, towards the end, got with her to try to get her baby back to her, go through the fight with her, because all that mess that happened, Monique feel better. She didn't believe her. She just, try to chuck her up to just being a part of the system and just being like everybody else up out here. And, these women that don't do well by their kids, come to find out she was right. She ain't never tell no story. It's just hard to believe, for whatever reason, in the healthcare field, whatever field, it's very hard for them to believe Black or people of color's pain. Whatever nationality you are, if you are a person and you have darker skin, they have a hard time believing anything you say, and your pain gets misguided or misguarded, or not even taken seriously. They don't value your pain and what you say has happened to you. So I think that's what happened here. But I don't know, the Deliverance was a good one, y'all. It was a good one. If you have not watched it, y'all need to go ahead and tune in, because I'm telling you, Glenn Close gonna have y'all cracking up if nothing else, because that woman had her hair scarf on and everything, throw her little wig on and everything, had the sisters hating on her because she could pull Omar Epps, aka the black man or whatever. I don't know, y'all might like this. Let me know if you watch it.